One of the biggest ways to become your highest self is to become well-rounded in all different areas of your life. There is nothing that can make an individual more attractive than someone who indulges in different interests and hobbies. And I think with how society is today, we're so overstimulated that the time that we spent doing the things that we enjoy, not for anyone else, but for us, is so important for our mind and our soul. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down feminine hobbies to inspire you guys to level up your life and embrace your femininity. I also have another video on my channel just like this one. If you guys haven't watched that, I suggest you watch it, just because in this video I'm going to be listing different hobbies that I haven't already listed. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Just like the first video, I'm going to break down these hobbies into 3 different categories. So 1 being creative hobbies, 2 being intellectual hobbies, and 3 being physical hobbies. So the first creative hobby that I have for you guys is interior design, or in this case, it could just be, you know, redecorating your room or your home or anything in general. Okay, I truly believe that jazzing up a place and making a place look cute and aesthetic and a place that, you know, fits your vibe is such a great way to make you feel good about your environment and also allowing yourself to let your creative mind to flow. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved to change the layout of my room. I love to change the walls. I love to play with color theory and see, you know, which colors work best with which. I sometimes like to think, you know, whenever you change your environment or exploring different aesthetics, it's kind of like you're opening a new chapter in your life, because when you're changing your environment, you're essentially rebranding your life and changing up your routine. Think about interior design. It doesn't have to be strict. Okay, there's no rules to any of this. It's just you choosing what you like and choosing what you think fits best for you. And I think that's what makes it so feminine, because you're allowing yourself to just be. You're allowing yourself to just have fun with the creative process and to design and to think freely. The second creative hobby that I have for you guys is pottery and ceramics. Pottery is one of the coolest things anyone can get into, okay? I don't care what anyone says. First off, it is not an easy skill. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of patience. And I think that is what makes it so interesting and so feminine, because in this day and age where people are so addicted to short-term dopamine and have, you know, very short attention spans, I believe that getting into something like pottery will allow us to slow down. You see, when life is on go mode, we tend to get wrapped in the chaos of it, that sometimes we forget that we need to breathe. And that is what being in your feminine era is all about. Finding time for ourselves to be more in the present. There's no rushing when it comes to pottery. It's just simply being. The third creative hobby that I have for you guys is creating collages. This kind of go hand in hand with scrapbooking in a way, but because I had already mentioned scrapbooking in my first video, I decided to elaborate on something a little bit different. So the thing with creating collages, there are no rules, okay? It is entirely up to you. Everything is entirely up to how you feel and what you want your collage to be like. And maybe I just enjoy romanticizing everything I do, but from my experience, the feeling of letting go and choosing pictures that resonated with me is so therapeutic. My friend and I just started getting into this recently, where we would print out pictures from Pinterest that we really liked and, you know, paste it on a poster board just to see the outcome of it. And it never comes out as planned, but I think that's what makes the entire thing so fun. It's the fact that nothing really ever goes as planned, but it all comes together anyway. Oh my gosh, that goes hard. Okay, so now we are on to our second category, which is intellectual hobbies. So the first intellectual hobby that I have for you guys is attending social events. This one is a very good one because it hits different categories depending on, you know, which social event you are attending. No, I'm not talking about, you know, hitting up the bars or anything, but the events where they gather a group of people who share the same mindset and share the same values. For example, book clubs or run clubs, you know, a lifestyle event that you can learn from. Reason why I brought this up is because I had recently gone on this app called Meetups. No, this is not sponsored. I just think that this app is super beneficial, and basically in this app you get to see what kind of events are going on in your area that you would be interested in attending. Figure out what you like and attend those events. Attending social events will not only allow you to work on your social skills, but also learn and explore the things that you want to know more about. The second intellectual hobby that I have for you guys is traveling. When you travel, okay, it allows you to become more adaptable. And honestly, my friends and family are probably so annoyed with how much I talk about this topic, but it's such a great experience to learn more about yourself and more about the world. There is nothing more feminine than being more open to other cultures and to other languages and to other people. It allows you to be more inclusive with those who don't share the same background as you. And I think that's extremely beautiful. From how I see it anyway. Whenever I meet a person who has traveled a lot, I always viewed them as someone who is very proactive and very well-rounded. The third intellectual hobby that you guys can try is learning an instrument. If you find this hobby interesting, I say go for it. I mean, the number of instruments that you can choose from and learn is endless. There's the piano, there's the flute, there's the clarinet, okay, etc., etc. Explore what you like. Just like pottery, how I mentioned before, learning an instrument, it takes time and it takes patience. But because it does, it is so rewarding when you get to add it on your list of skills. We are now on to our last category, which is physical hobbies. You guys know I had to add this in here because of how popular it had gotten this past year. So the first physical hobby I have for you guys is pickleball. Gathering a group of friends to go to the courts and play pickleball is such a fun way to include exercise. It includes, you know, being outside, being in fresh air, and it also allows you to bond with your friends and family. It honestly doesn't feel like exercise because it's simply just so fun and competitive. Even if you're not like the greatest at it, because I am also not the greatest at it, it is still something that you can try and make the most memories out of. The second physical hobby I have for you guys is ballroom dancing. Because I had mentioned jazz and ballet in my last video, I decided that I might as well add ballroom dancing in this one. I have never done ballroom dancing, but something about it intrigues me. Ballroom dancing is such an amazing hobby to get into because one, it is so rare. I don't think I hear anyone ever really talk about ballroom dancing. I feel like it's kind of a hidden gem. Not a lot of people take a lot of interest in it. And two, you're going to be dancing with a partner. So like this is a great time to build your social skills and connect with people and, you know, make new friends. So if attending a new class intimidates you, don't let it, because we all have to start somewhere. So now we are on to our last one. The third physical hobby I have for you guys is ice skating. I cannot be the only person who's seeing all these ice skating videos on my TikTok For You page. Because I had mentioned Pilates and yoga in my last video, I wanted to find other physical hobbies that can also help with mobility, balance, and coordination. And funny enough, I came upon ice skating. So the thing about ice skating is that it is such a graceful sport. The way these ice skaters glide through the ice, still trying to maintain performance and endurance, it's impressive. Anyone who I met that ice skated before all said they loved it, and they also loved the community. In all honesty, it is a great workout where it doesn't really seem like a workout because you're just having fun. Like I said throughout this video, you do not need to be an expert in any of the hobbies that I've listed. This video is purely just to inspire you guys to start trying new things and to explore the things that you love. And honestly, taking the time to have a hobby and doing things that you love, it is so rewarding than sitting on the couch all day and watching TikTok. I don't know about you guys, but I take pride in my hobbies because it makes life worth waking up to. Okay, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!